the Golden State Warriors achieved another crucial victory, extending their series lead to 3-1. In the third game of the series, the Warriors demonstrated resilience and teamwork despite not having a standout individual performance. One player, however, made a significant impact, returning to the lineup with renewed intensity. His presence on the court was palpable, and he quickly became the most valuable player of the game. It was his crucial rebound late in the game, combined with his ability to convert important free throws that ultimately sealed the victory for the Warriors. This moment, one that many fans will remember, stood as a testament to his importance to the team. Looking back at the game, it's clear that there were a few key turning points. The Warriors came out strong, maintaining a lead at the end of the first quarter, but as with many playoff games, momentum shifted. The opposing team clawed back and gained control by halftime. It was at this point that things started to get heated with technical fouls, and some controversial plays creating tension on the court. However, despite the early struggles and a difficult second quarter, the Warriors didn't lose focus. Their defense was tested, but they responded well, fighting their way back into the game during the third quarter, which set the stage for a nail-biting final period. One of the standout moments of the game came in the final seconds. With just 13 seconds left on the clock, the Warriors were ahead by a single point. The tension in the arena was palpable as the opposing team had possession of the ball, looking to retake the lead. One of the Warriors' best defenders was on the case, preventing a clean look at the basket and forcing the offense into a difficult shot. Despite some foul trouble earlier in the game, this player was in the right place at the right time. The opposing team's three-point attempt missed, and it was this player who secured the crucial rebound. He was fouled in the process and stepped up to the free throw line. With the game on the line, he calmly sunk both free throws, pushing the Warriors' lead to 3 points and effectively sealing the win. The opposing team had one last chance with a three-point attempt as time expired, but it was all over. The Warriors had triumphed. Looking back at the series so far, it's clear that the addition of this player has made a world of difference. His return to the lineup was a game-changer, and his ability to contribute in high-pressure moments speaks volumes about his value to the team. The Warriors had struggled in some areas earlier in the season, particularly with free throw shooting, but with him back in the fold, their efficiency has skyrocketed. In this game, they shot an impressive 91% from the free throw line, converting 20 of 22 attempts. A stark contrast to their opponents who shot just 61% from the line, making 19 of 31 attempts. This discrepancy was crucial in the final outcome. And it's hard not to wonder how the game might have gone if the opposing team had been more efficient from the line. The Warriors also saw positive results from their three-point shooting. While not all attempts were successful, they made 6 more three-pointers than their opponents, giving them an additional 18 points. This was crucial, especially since the team struggled at times to finish around the basket. But their ability to stretch the floor and capitalize on open looks from beyond the arc gave them the breathing room they needed to hold off the opposing team. They finished with 46 three-point attempts, making a respectable 39%. But it was their defense and unselfish ball movement that ultimately proved to be the difference maker. On the defensive end, the Warriors did what they could to limit the damage from the opposing team. One major concern, however, was their struggles with defending the paint. They were outscored 48-28 in the paint. A 20-point deficit that raised serious concerns about their ability to compete with teams that have bigger, more physical lineups. As the playoffs progress, this is a matchup issue that could come back to haunt them, especially against teams with star big men or a lead inside scores. This glaring weakness, however, was somewhat mitigated by their strong perimeter defense and ability to force turnovers, which helped them create fast break opportunities and get easy points. Despite the issues in the paint, the Warriors' ball movement was another positive takeaway from the game. They finished with 27 assists on 36, made field goals, a testament to their unselfish play and commitment to sharing the ball. This team is at its best when they're moving the ball quickly and finding the open man. And it was clear that they were focused on making the extra pass to generate quality looks. Even when shots weren't falling, they remained patient and stuck to their game plan, trusting in their system. However, not everything was smooth sailing for the Warriors. They still turned the ball over 15 times, which on most nights would have been enough to cost them a game. But in this particular matchup, their defense stepped up when it mattered most, and they were able to capitalize on the opposing team's mistakes, scoring 20 points off turnovers. This is an area where the Warriors have shown improvement this season, and it's a crucial factor in their success. In terms of individual performances, there were a few notable contributions. One player who had been inconsistent in previous games showed up in a big way, scoring 27 points, dishing out 6 assists, and grabbing 5 rebounds. This was a much-needed performance, especially with other players dealing with foul trouble or not quite being in their rhythm. Another key player added 17 points and 3 assists, contributing to the flow of the offense and providing a steady hand when the team needed it. And then there was the player who had the perfect performance to the free throw line, making all 12 of his attempts, a testament to his focus and mental toughness in clutch moments. It wasn't just the veterans who played well, though. A younger player who had been struggling with his shooting earlier in the series finally found his rhythm. He made 6 of 11 three-point attempts, finishing with 26 points, and looked much more comfortable on the court after a shaky second game. His shooting helped to space the floor and give the Warriors more offensive versatility, making it harder for the defense to focus on any one player. But despite these strong performances, one player's absence left everyone wondering. He had been a key contributor throughout the season, and was expected to play a larger role in the series. However, he wasn't on the court during the game, and wasn't even present on the bench. This raised more questions than answers. Was there an injury? A disciplinary issue? His absence remains a mystery, and it's something that fans and analysts alike will be keeping an eye on as the series continues. With the series now at 3-1, the Warriors are in a strong position. They have one more chance to close it out in the next game, but they can't afford to overlook their opponents. The pressure is on and the Warriors will need to bring their best effort to finish off the series. The big question now is whether they can clean up their defensive issues, particularly in the paint, and whether they can continue to rely on their free throw shooting and ball movement to carry them through the next round. The next game will be crucial, and the Warriors will need to stay focused and continue playing with his replacement in the previous game didn't perform well. While watching the bench during this one, I couldn't spot him. I haven't received any updates on his situation, and he didn't participate in the game. That's why it's important we talk about it and share what we know. Still, once again, the Warriors come out on top. They now lead the series 3-1. Yes, he returned for Game 4, grabbed that essential rebound, and hit the free throws that sealed the win. One of the key players shined on the court. Another, the true hero of the night, scored over 20 points. We're going to unpack all of this in this episode. We've got video and stats, everything related to this win. The Warriors triumph. They now hold a 3-1 lead. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates. We're already over 11,000 subscribers on the channel. Let's go. This is for the love of basketball. Let's start with the most crucial play of the game. It was a memorable one. We're going to replay it right now. Let me load the video. Here we go. The Warriors win. What a play. 13 seconds left on the clock. What happens next? Let's make sure the audio is off. The Warriors are up by 1. A player takes the shot. The video is a bit blurry. I apologize. Unfortunately, the opposing team has the ball. We continue. One of our top defenders is there holding down the paint. He positions himself to stop the attack. He had some foul trouble, but was there when we needed him the most. And who's that? He was playing through pain, but still held the team together. He grabs the rebound. He jumps, draws the foul. Then what? He sinks the free throws that clinched the win. The opposing team had a shot at a 3 but missed. He's right there hyping the bench. This one meant a lot to the team. Let's talk about my favorite kind of highlight. Whenever a game is in progress, this was truly one of the best playoff matchups yet. It was a battle from start to finish. The team started strong, leading at the end of the first quarter. The other team cut into the lead, and that's when the drama began. There was an incident involving several players. One picked up a technical and a critical foul. Others got teed up as well, and it was good to see a rookie getting involved. However, it clearly disrupted the team's rhythm. The opposing team went on a big run to end the second quarter and led at halftime.